Bridget Bartlett here. So today I am going to show you how to create social media content using Hey Levi, or our white labeled brand is AI Coach. Okay. So if you are, before I get started with all this, I know your first question is if you're unfamiliar with Hey Levi, this is a white label product that is available only right now for high level agencies. So you do need to have a high level account, or you need to be a member of our program to on the specific plan to have access to this. Okay, so you can check all of that out at myvisionagency.com, or you can go to bridgetbartlett.com to check that out. Now, if you want to white label this, go to myvisionagency.com/hey Levi, because this is really what you want anyway. If you are a high level agency, you'll see the plans do start at $199 a month, but you're able to white label this. If you create an account, I have a snapshot to give you. So definitely contact me if you do that. Okay. So let's go into the account. Remember, yesterday we talked about the brand positioning guide, and this is what really makes Hey Levi stand out, because you can train it about your business, and then you can use this that we created yesterday to generate content, specific content for your business. Here with any of these options here. Okay. So let's actually use this example of the organic green tea shop that we created yesterday, and let's create some social media content. Okay, so I can click here to go to the social media content, and you'll see here that we have the option of creating the social media posts for our brand or for a specific product that we have. Now, if you want to use the product option, you need to go up here and actually create your product. And you'll see it's really easy. You want to give it a name, a description, choose the language, the specific product type, competitive awareness, and the target here, your target audience, which you configure in the brand. When you create that brand profile, it will pull in your target here. And if you don't remember, because it does give you different personas, you can check when you hover over it. You can check up here and it tells you. You can also generate other personas here if you have something specific for that product. Okay. Now, to save time, I'm just going to do the brand positioning here. So let's go over to social media content. Let's find it. Where is it at? Social media. I love when I'm live and I can't find things that are right in my face. Okay. So now I've clicked there and I'm going to do the brand positioning. Okay. So remember, this is for the organic green tea coffee shop that is in this account here. Okay, so which language are we going to choose? So it does say expect longer wait times for non-English languages, and that's simply because it needs to translate it. Okay, but you can choose any of these languages here that you want your content to be created in. You also can choose your target audience. Remember, it's pulling this in from the brand positioning guide up here. Okay. Of course, you could also, I think you could type some, yeah, you could type something in if you really wanted to. Now, which channel are we wanting to create the content for? So you could do like Facebook, IG captions, or carousel outline. You can do LinkedIn, TikTok, or Twitter. Let's just, for the sake of ease, use Facebook. And then also we can choose the tone of voice. So pick an option from the I cannot speak, drop down, or type your own option. Okay, so I do kind of like the funny ones here: sassy, mysterious, inspirational. Let's choose mildly sarcastic Gen Z and just see what we get there. Okay, so now we are actually generating the content. So did you know that integrating Instagram feeds can increase website engagement and time spent on the site? I do love these little tips that they give you while it's generating the content, because then you can think about it while AI is thinking. So let's go ahead and we're going to let this think. Unfortunately, there's no way to speed that up. It's AI. But I do want to say hello to Manolo, Frankie, Janai, Anthony, Rick, Ray, and Maria. Thank you all for joining me today. Okay, so now you'll see that we have created, we've got this started, right? We've told it, what we want to create the content around and who we're creating the content for. So let's brainstorm some ideas for each of your content buckets. Okay, select topics from each content bucket below to generate content for. You can edit these or add your own in the next steps. Okay, so What do we want to talk about here? Are we going to educate? Do we want to educate our audience, inform the audience, or inspire the audience, or entertain? Okay, so you can see the different buckets, it's calling it, right? So if we chose like education bucket, the types of posts that we're going to create, and remember, again, this is for our organic coffee shop, simple hacks to recognize real Japanese green tea, organic versus non-organic teas, why it matters. Green tea, the powerhouse of antioxidants explained. So let's see, information buckets would be like shocking facts about grocery store green teas. Ever wonder why Japanese green tea reigns supreme? Or how about tea is the elixir of life? I don't even know how to say that. Triumph stories, moms who switched to organic teas. Remember when we created that brand profile yesterday, that we made our target audience busy moms. So that's really cool. It's incorporating that. By the way, if I go too far into this, if you guys missed any of the training yesterday, you can always go back to my YouTube channel. Also, remember Friday, we're going to have the team behind Hey Levi, which is Bayant Singh and his partners there. And so he'll definitely, if you're a member, you can join us in the Q&A with them to be able to ask any questions you have. Or if you're not a member, you can just join us live. Okay. So what we're going to do here, let's choose entertainment bucket down here, tea puns to brew over during snack time. That is so clever. Okay. Let's just say, let's pick all of these. Okay, because all of them are really good. Let's see the output that we get, okay? Because of course it's different every time. So now we're going to click next, okay? Now here is the really cool part, okay? So we generate the content bucket. So select text to tell AI what you want to do with it, okay? So we have the title here, and we could go through and generate each individual post, or we could just click generate all. Now, this does take just a few minutes. So, did you know that 90% of consumers expect their experience with a brand to be consistent across all platforms and devices? And remember, this is what I talk about a lot, is that brand recognition. And when you're creating your brand profile, you want it to have all the correct colors, like all pinks and purples and even blacks are not created the same. So you want to make sure that you're using the exact right hex codes when you are creating your brand, because it's like it says, you do want to be consistent. Did you know that Snapchat reaches 40? Oh, that just went too fast. Did you know that 70% of YouTube viewers watch videos for help with a problem they're having in their hobby, studies, or job? That is so true. And obviously, that's why we're all here, right? You guys are, most of you, watching on YouTube. And that's where we go to find problems. That's why we go live there. Okay, so did you know that 49% of users say that Google, they use, oh, okay, yeah, to find new item or product? Definitely. I always check Google if I want to know the results. You can see here in the background that it is generating the product here. So I don't know if you can read that, but I love back here, it says simple hacks to recognize real Japanese green tea. And then here, sorry that you can't see, it says image suggestion. So if you're using any of the AI tools to generate your images, you even have the image suggestion here. So, okay, cool. So we've got all of that. A close-up shot of various types of green tea leaves spread on a wooden table with a vibrant green background. So it's even giving you the prompt there. Now let's say that I love this, but maybe I want to rewrite it. I could always do regenerate post, or I could even tell the AI what to do with it. So I did just notice this yesterday. This is a new option, but you can highlight and choose to use the AI to summarize this, improve and rewrite this, shorten this, or expand this. Okay. I'm just going to, again, for the sake of time, I'm just going to leave it as is. But you can tell the first post here, again, we're titling it Simple Hacks to Recognize Real Japanese Green Tea. And then we have the image suggestion here. Going to share something that happened recently. I was at a friend's place and she casually offered me some Japanese green tea. Being the tea fanatic that I am, I agreed immediately. She brought out this fancy looking package her husband had picked up from the supermarket. As soon as she poured hot water over the leaves in my cup, I knew something was off. My usually soothing cup of zen smelled slightly fishy, literally. It took me back to my early days when I myself struggled to differentiate between real and faux Japanese green tea. So here are some quick hacks that helped me. I love this, you guys. This is part of like informing and educating our clients on why our solution is so great and why it's better than the others, right? So you can see we've gone through all of these different steps here. Now let's go ahead and click next now that we have that generated. And of course, we are going to generate more content from the buckets. Okay, so let's just say generate all and let it go ahead and generate. Now, the cool part about all of this, okay, I'm going to let that generate. And then once you create that content, you can actually go into your My Vision agency or your high level account if you're an agency owner, and you can use the social media planner to actually schedule out this content. So you can see this is my real life social media planner. I do use this all the time. And what you would want to do after you connect your accounts here, you would want to just go to post and then create new post. So see here, we said that we are creating that content for Facebook. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then here we could actually put the content in. So let's go back and see that is almost done there. So what's really cool is we can take while we're waiting for that content, I wanted to show you that we can actually generate that AI image here inside of the tool. Okay, so you add the content, and then when you click here, you can do create image using AI. You can put that prompt in there. Of course, you want to have different variations. You have the different styles that you can choose from. So if we want to use photo or like any of the dreamlike or digital art or any of those things, we're just really choosing the style. So I'm just going to choose that. Let's go back here. Hopefully this is done. Okay, it is not. Give me just a few minutes here. Did you know that Google's first page gets 95% of web traffic, with subsequent pages getting 5% or less of total traffic? That is interesting. All right, so now we have this created here. Let's see, let's scroll down. Okay, so we do have the next, and you can see here that it's working through the buckets. So I'm not going to waste your time with all of that. But each bucket, you'll see that it has to generate the different posts. Okay, so we had the education bucket, the information bucket, and that's actually what we're on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this here, the suggestion of an image, which is a comedic meme of a detective holding a magnifying glass and scrutinizing grocery store shelves stocked with green tea. I'm going to copy this here and let's just put this in as it is and then see what results we get. So I'm going to go ahead and generate. And this should just take just a second. Waiting on AI when you're live is challenging, but it's okay. I actually tested this out before and was really happy with the result. Okay, this is really, really funny. Um, so I actually love that. Let's see here. So it looks like I don't really know if that's like green tea specifically in the background. I don't know why this is making me laugh, but this is really funny. Okay, so I'm gonna just choose this image here. I actually love that. And then all I would need to do is just take this text right here and then copy and go back to my social media planner. And of course, I want to edit this, make it how, if you did want to edit it or shrink some of these things down, take up less space here. You could also add, let's do remove some space. Okay, and of course, you could also add hashtags here, and you could, if you have saved hashtags, which are really helpful, then you could just choose from your list of saved hashtags there. So obviously, hashtags are great when you are, on social media to make it findable. Like maybe if this was my business, I wanted to do like green tea, would be a hashtag, or Japanese green tea, or busy moms, or something like that. That would be relative to our customer. What I absolutely love about this scheduler as well is you can, if you're scheduling for Facebook, your Instagram business account, your LinkedIn profile, your X profile, or YouTube, if you were doing videos, you actually can post the first comment when this is posted. So that is really helpful because we all know on social media that we don't really want to share links inside of our posts because Facebook likes to bury that, or any social media platform likes to bury that. So, for example, if I was going to post this about my green tea, then I would maybe say, here in the comments, grab or order your, organic green tea or whatever here, and then I could share my link here. Okay, so I can set that when I am posting, and then when it posts, it's going to create the post, and then it will also create that first follow up comment. And of course, you also have some more advanced options here where you can choose categories and different tags for those specific products. Okay. Love the social media scheduler within High Level. Okay, so you guys, that's really how easy it is to generate all of this content. And remember, this is content for you or a bit or your clients. But the great thing about providing a tool like this to your High Level agency is not only can they create their own brand and their brand profile, but they can just use that one time to then generate all of this content. Remember, the easier that using AI is for the client, that's really what's important when we're software resellers. We want to provide the easier use case for AI. Okay. We can tell local business owners, oh, just go to Chat GPT and do this and that and whatever, and they're completely lost. Okay. This is for the end user to be able to quickly generate on brand content for their social media. So again, if you want to create a free trial, you can actually just go to myvisionagency.com/Hey Levi. This is my affiliate link. So when you click there, you can see all the different plans. And I do definitely recommend the unlimited plan. It's kind of a no-brainer. If you feel like you can get your return on your investment quickly, this is going to add massive value to your High Level accounts. Okay. Thank you all so much for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Thank you so much for joining us for today's training.